This time on the Gadget Show WebTV, John's trying out the GTrekII GPS logger. I'll bring you the latest gadget news, and Otis is media streaming with TVersity. Hello and welcome to this week's WebTV. Today, John's been looking at a device that can pinpoint where you've been on your travels and then plot your route on Google Maps for you to look at when you get home. Pretty clever, hey? It's called the GTrekII GPS logger.
Now, we're used to sat-navs that tell us where we are and where we need to go, but here's a device called the GTrekII that has a slightly different emphasis. Its role in life is to record where you've been. Now, it's very tiny. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery that's good for about 25 hours of use, and you'll note there's no screen. The idea is it records all the data and then you interpret it when you get home by connecting it up to your PC. Now, to operate, it's very, very simple. When you're ready to start your journey, you slide the switch over to the log position, and then it automatically starts recording information. The little orange light on the top, when it starts flashing, it is recording and processing that information. You can set it to record where you are every second, every 4 or 5 seconds, or even 5 times a second if you need that level of information. It's a very sensitive GPS receiver, so you don't need to hold it around like this. You can actually put it in your pocket and you still get a signal. And if you want to record an additional place mark, you can press this button in the center. The orange light goes red and you've got that additional point highlighted on your journey. In this case, obviously, I'm marking the position of this very nice heritage road sign. I'd love to know where that is in the future. The supplied software means you should be able to geotag your photos easily after you've been on your walk, for example. Now, there's a rather attractive looking post box. I might want to know where that is later, so let's see if it works. Once you get back, you hook the GTrek up to your computer via USB, open up the GTrek software and download the data. It gives you a summary of what your data contains. Here I've got over 5,000 logs from an hour and a half's walk, which is pretty good going, and I've used about just over 4% of the device's internal memory. Then you'll find immediately a map appears of your journey. There are different coloured sections of the route depending on whether you were going on the level, going uphill or going downhill, and you can change your view, so you can also get a graph of altitude, how high you've been and how fast you are going. You can even get it to calculate your lateral and longitudinal G. The best bit there, I think, is the logo up on the top right of the control box. Click that and your route opens in Google Earth automatically, showing all your place marks. Actually, geotagging photos through the software is a little bit more complicated. You have to synchronize your camera's time with the UTC time recorded by the satellite data. And once you've got the two in sync, then it analyzes where you were on the route when the particular photo was taken, and it's actually got it more or less exactly right, actually. There's the picture of my post box, and there's the picture translated to the point in my route shown on Google Earth, and it's almost exactly right, so that's pretty good. I can also get Google Maps to show my place marks. Here they are, and that should coincide with the location of my heritage road sign. Oh yes, it does. Exactly. There are any number of other uses, of course, besides walking. You can use it in cars, in planes, even while you're skiing. And because it can do that 5 Hertz recording, that's record where you are 5 times a second, people are even using them on car and bike track days. Here, for example, there's a recording of a bike going round Mallory Park racing circuit, and the supplied software helps you animate the journey in Google Earth. Now, GTrek haven't got this market all to themselves. In particular, you can get lots of applications for phones, many of them free, that do a pretty good job of GPS recording. However, I do think the GTrek has a number of advantages. It's very small and discreet, it's got very good battery life, and it's free to use once you've bought it. There are no data charges or hidden subscriptions to consider. Now, I know the software is a bit of a work in progress, but I think it could be very useful if knowing where you've been is important to you.
Right, news time now, and a few weeks ago we reported that Spotify had submitted an application to Apple for approval, and the app was finally released on Monday the 7th of September. And it's not just Apple fans that can appreciate the service, as Spotify is also available on the Android phones. The mobile app will allow you to access the entire Spotify catalogue wherever you go. And not only that, but you can use the offline mode to access all of your playlists all of the time, even when there's no 3G or Wi-Fi connection available. Tracks can be stored for up to 30 days, after which time you will need to re-download them. Now, although the app itself is free to download, you will need to purchase a premium account from Spotify to use the service. And this currently costs $9.99 a month, but it does remove those annoying ads. You can store around 3,000 tracks at any one time, so you better make sure you've got enough free space on your phone for all your favourite tunes. Next, internet video service YouTube have just announced that they're to launch an online film rental service. Now, there have been rumours about discussions for a while now between YouTube, Warner Brothers, Lionsgate and Sony Pictures, so this announcement doesn't come as a total surprise. According to sources close to the discussions, the new venture will include a premium YouTube service offering video on demand for about £2 or £3. There's no word yet on when this service will become available, but I reckon it will be sooner rather than later, as YouTube have a lot of work to do to catch up with already established movie rental sites. Now, if you've ever had any problems playing media in a device, then Otis may have found the thing to help. The TVersity is an independent server that can deliver and convert any media to any network device.
TVersity is a media server, so it's a software package that enables you to view content from your PC via streaming to any universal plug-and-play device, so like an Xbox or a PS3. Now, you've probably got the setup at home, even through your Wii, using services like BBC's iPlayer, but that's what Wii is limited to. TVersity allows you to stream in Flash, so basically you can watch anything that's on your computer. You even have access to Flickr, YouTube and other online content through your Wii and onto your TV. You can even stream to your iPhone, and get this, surprise of all surprises, you can stream to your BlackBerry as well. All you need is an internet connection. Once you start using TVersity, you're given a dedicated IP address which you connect to using any of your other devices, your laptop, your games consoles at home or any of your smartphones. Once you've connected, you can then watch any of the content that you've got stored on the hard drive of your main computer. One small downside to TVersity is it can be a little bit fiddly and may take a while for you to get the hang of it. But once you have and you understand how to connect it to any of your devices, it's great fun.
Well, that's it for this week, but join us next time for a look at the new Dyson vacuum. On the next Gadget show, Susie and Otis are putting Google to the test. Make sure you catch it Monday night, 8 o'clock on 5. And of course, keep an eye on our website for exclusive content throughout the week. You can keep up to date with the team by following us on Twitter, and of course you can join our official Facebook fan page. See you next time.